Poultry farming in Ohio produces over 50 million chickens a year. It's a profitable industry, but the folks at Tea Hill Farms are doing things a little differently, and it doesn't come without a cost.
Well, a free-range farm is, I would say, more work. Well, we feed twice a day, and so there's a lot of labor involved in that. For the most part, the chickens roam free. They are healthy and they're able to run all over the pasture. So your biggest labor-intensive problem is keeping them all in one area so they don't roam off. We right now have around 3,500 chickens, and that's the most that we'll ever raise. That is the high end of our manageable number. We don't want to go any higher than that because we don't want to lose quality in our product. We like to be able to keep a close eye on what's going on and know that the chickens have plenty of room to roam around and to get all the nutrients out of the grass.
The time and care that Tea Hill Farms puts into the livestock is obvious in the finished product. But how do they handle such personal relationships with the animals?
Growing up on the farm, you've always learned to have a close and separated relationship from the animals you're raising. Because of that, it hasn't been hard for me to adjust to the processing and helping out in the plant. We always know that there's a separation, that the chickens are to eat. And because of that, you don't get that close bond with them.
And it's a good thing, because in a very different part of town, her chickens are being cooked to order. Like Kara, Mike Mariola understands the extra work that goes into running a sustainable business. As the owner of the South Market Bistro in Wooster, his mission is to create a dining experience that supports local and organic foods.
The extra work that's involved with sourcing these sustainable products, I don't think would make sense financially for anybody that looked at it, but we feel like it's been part of our mission statement to support local farmers, and that's always been our focus, so we don't really look at it as just a matter of dollars and cents. The restaurant's located in the heartland of Ohio farming country, and we have a great supply of local meats, produce, vegetables, eggs, chicken. So it made perfect sense for us to buy from these local farmers and support them.
So the two formed a partnership, a farmer-chef connection. Tea Hill Farms provides the chicken. South Market Bistro creates the dishes and keeps the customers coming back for more.
When we opened the restaurant, they were thrilled to be able to supply a restaurant in Wooster, and we've had a great working relationship ever since the restaurant opened here. My favorite dish on the menu, Tea Hill's chicken. Actually, I decided when we drafted the first menu and we knew that we would have Tea Hill's chicken available, we decided to make it one of the features on the entree menu, and it's never been taken off the menu. We've always had Tea Hill's chicken on the entree menu, and we prepare it different ways. We change our menu seasonally, so every couple months we'll change the menu and we will prepare the chicken breast a different way each couple of months. Having the Tea Hill's chicken on the menu has always been very important to us.
The richer flavor that a pasture-raised chicken has comes from just the extra exercise it gets, the grass. These chickens get lots of exercise, so they're out really building their muscles. So when you eat the meat from a pasture-raised chicken, it's more dense. It has a more rich flavor, more of a bold chicken flavor. It's hard to describe, I guess, unless you've tried it, but it's definitely worth a try.
By coming to this bistro, the customers are supporting local agriculture, whether they're aware of it or not.
I think that even though the focus for this restaurant has always been sustainable cuisine, we've made a point of spending a lot of time and energy making sure that the food is exquisite, and probably a large portion of our repeat business are customers coming back because they've had such a great experience. They enjoyed the atmosphere, the service, and of course the food. And probably there's a good portion of them that are indifferent about whether or not we're serving organic food. It's more about the quality of the food and service and atmosphere that we provide. It is definitely a unique theme for Wooster, Ohio, the idea of sustainable restaurant. and organic food has not even yet taken on a big following in Worcester, but the people overwhelmingly supported us in opening a new business downtown.
Farmer-chef relationships like this one are a strong foundation for sustainable agriculture. But for Mike, it's just how he does business.
I wouldn't argue that we're creating trends, but I think that every chef has an obligation to support sustainable cuisine, at least to support local farmers. Most people would agree with the argument that it's better to spend your money supporting local farmers rather than buy from a national or international food chain. Having the money go back to your community makes a lot of sense to most restaurant owners and chefs. And there's also a large portion of people that have probably learned about sustainable cuisine and about what it means to purchase organic products, and that has become important to a lot of customers as well.